Hi guys, it's Nikki and Sadie, and here we are today to talk about frequently asked questions about service dogs. And I am in the middle of a tug of war! I refuse to lose. Oh my god, okay, I lost. So anyway, I'm going to answer get down. I'm going to answer, get down! Top 10 questions, frequently asked questions about service dogs. So here we go. Oh my god. Alright. No more. Get down! Sorry, No! She's being bad. Okay, so, number 10. What is a service dog? A service dog is any dog that is trained to assist with a disability, and usually this means that the service dog is able to sense something is going to go wrong with the handler's body, or they are able to assist in the handler recovery. This does not mean that just their mere presence comforts. It means that they actually have a job to do, and they do it. Number 9. Can a service dog be trained to assist with more than one disability? And the answer to this is yes. Sadie is actually being trained to assist in multiple disabilities that I have, including PTSD, anxiety, and POTS. So, number 8. What types of service dogs are there? And the main types of service dogs are autism service dogs, hearing dogs, diabetic alert dogs, seizure response dogs, which Sadie is also becoming a part of because I've developed, I think it's called I forgot, but basically I've developed stress seizures, and Sadie has taken a knack to helping me with them. There's also guide dogs, allergy detection dogs, mobility assistance dogs, and PTSD service dogs. And Sadie is in 2 of those. So I list it basically as like the physical side of disabilities and the psychiatric side. So for me, there's only 2 types of service dogs. She's got something under this bed here. Hang on. No, she doesn't. She's just being a weirdo. Okay, so how much does a service dog cost? Now, this is a general rough estimate because they can cost more than this, but generally they cost around $30,000. And there are funding help, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but there are ways to receive assistance, but generally your insurance will not pay for a service dog, so you gotta find some other way. Now, how long can a service dog work? So you've paid the $30,000, now you want to know how long will this dog last, and most dogs retire from their work at about 8 to 10 years old. Keyword is most dogs. Some can go a little longer, especially if they're a smaller breed, but roughly 8 to 10 years. Now, number 5. What breed of dog is allowed to be a service dog? And the answer to this is any. It can be a Yorkie, it can be a Pit Bull, it can be, as Sadie is, sit up, baby. Sadie, come here, is a Huskador. So she's a Husky Labrador. And she's in training, but usually the best service dogs are made of Labradors and German Shepherds. What are you doing? She is part Husky, which is generally a harder dog to train, but she's got Labrador in her, so she works too. Now, number 4. Can I own or train my service dog? And what this means is instead of having your dog sent to... Stop! Instead of having your dog sent off to a company that will train them or buying from a specific... Hey! Don't come over here. Or instead of buying from, like, a company that breeds them and then trains them, and instead of having to go through all the $30,000 worth of getting a service dog, can you just get a dog and train one? And the answer to that is yes. But it's not a wise choice. You have to know what you're looking for. It's not that it's not a wise choice, it's just a much more complicated choice, especially for somebody who doesn't know what they're looking for. Get down. I researched intensely. Get down before I made the decision to train my own dog. Before that, I was just going to have a puppy, but I happened to find a good breed, a good breeder, and I know a lot about training dogs, so I decided to owner train. And when you're owner training, you can also have the assistance of other trainers, like certified trainers. You can have them help you. That doesn't make you any less of an owner trainer, but yeah, I don't know. So, can I take my service dog into restaurants, hospitals, hotels, or other non-pet friendly buildings? And the answer to this is yes, only if they are a service dog. If they're a service dog in training, as Sadie is, we just got denied access into a mental health facility the other day, but I actually had a seizure and they were going to allow her onto the ambulance with me. So the answer is yes. There are only 2 questions that are allowed to be asked about your dog from the owner of the business, which is the dog a service dog, and what tasks are it trained to perform? And that's all that they're allowed to ask. If you have to answer those questions, but aside from that, that's all that they're allowed to ask. And once they get their answer, they cannot bother you about it anymore. Now, number 2, is my service dog required to wear a vest or other identifying items, such as a badge or something like that? And the answer to this is no. There is no law that says that your dog has to be identifiable as a service dog. You just have to have passed the public access test, and it might help you to have something to say that you did pass it. And finally, and this is a big one, number 1. Is an emotional support animal covered under the same laws as a service dog? No. An emotional support animal is not a service dog. I currently have... Sadie, what are you doing? Sadie is currently registered as an emotional support animal, but she will upgrade to a service dog once she is completed in her training. Now, my other dog, Ozzy, he is probably going to stay as an emotional support dog. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope I answered some questions that you may have had, because I know it's a really complicated and confusing subject, but hopefully now you have some of your questions answered. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a good day/night. Bye!